Coming off of yet another viral knockout, this young rising star is competing in karate combat again October 11th in Salt Lake City, Utah. Arturo Vergara has been trudging his own path, having immigrated to the United States, and is building himself an amazing legacy, training at the Goat Shed and competing in karate combat. We get to talk a little bit about what's next in the future for him, how he looks at his personal branding, and how he's looking to grow his sponsorships and just continue to perform out there. This is another great episode. I've really loved having Macaco on again. And if you're enjoying this, give me a subscribe, like, follow. Always love people's feedback as well. Really appreciate everyone's support. And now, Arturo Vergara, let's get it. Welcome back to Fight Capital, where we step into the ring of combat sports business. I'm your host, Ryan Rappaport. Today, I'm joined once again by Arturo Macaco Vergara, a professional MMA fighter from Chile, currently training at Goat Shed and competing in karate combat. Arturo recently made major headlines with his viral knockout at karate combat, pushing his record to 3-0. His journey continues to be driven by the challenges of his rugged Andean roots and his deep heritage that motivates him. Competing again at Karate Combat 50 in Salt Lake City, Utah, October 11th. Continuing to climb the ranks. I'm excited to catch up with Macaco and hear the next step in his fight game. Thanks for joining me again, Arturo. How are you and where are you joining from?
Hey, how you doing, bro? All good, all good. Super happy to be here again. I really love this show, and I really love to be here and talking with you and sharing my experience and a little bit of my knowledge in this game. But yeah, super happy. And after my last knockout, everything like in the changed a little bit, and I went viral and I practiced that a lot.
Oh man, it was beautiful. I mean, everything leading up to it too. I mean, I wasn't a fan of all the bad blood in there, which I could tell that it wasn't you, man. You weren't the one sparking that, but it was crazy to see, just like how that culminated in a first round knockout. And obviously, I mean, with everything in the other knockout that happened later on that night, you still were making the rounds. You would have had the knockout if it wasn't for that one. But
Bro, that's the most fucked up thing, because look, before that fight, well, I just fought 1 month before that in Texas, and KC 46, if I'm not wrong, or 47, whatever. I get the knockout that night, and I say, okay, I want to be the knockout of the night, bro. And after that, Rose Levine just knocked out on the other guy, and beautiful knockout. I say, fuck. Okay, the knockout is not mine. After this last event, I say, okay, this is the fucking knockout of the night. I got it. The common event, knockout of the night, perfect. And after just Rafa knocked this guy out, super bad. I feel so bad. I was so worried for James Big Brother. I say, damn, that's bad. But
I mean,
whatever.
It made a good highlight, but I think it almost ruined the event at that point. Everyone just got so somber, man. Which it was kind of
was crazy because we was in the background all the fight after, and we watching on the TV, and they shut off the transmission, and they just showed the people like that, and we are like, oh, what the fuck is going on? What happened? He's alive? He's good? So that was crazy, insane knockout. But well, I'm trying to do the best knockout in the history of karate combat, this KC 50.
Well, man, what was going through your mind right when after you landed that strike on Joe? Because that was just a beautiful setup. I mean, the way that you went low, came with a high kick. That's actually one of my favorite setups in sparring too. So what was what happened when you landed that, and what was going through your head?
Well, the first thing was okay, I was hitting him, he couldn't catch my reading the whole round. I feel good, and I heard the 10 seconds. And before, look, this is a funny fact. Before the fight, I say, I have knockout in the third round. I have knockout in the second round. My last 2 fight, I say, I need one in the first round. I need one in the first round, no matter what. And I heard the 10 seconds, and I say, okay, let's go. And I throw that combo, my favorite combo, hook, straight hand, lever, high kick, and land. Even I was surprised kind of a little bit, but because I look at him and he felt like, completely dead. But bro, when I'm fighting, I'm a savage for real. I'm a super nice guy, but when I'm fighting, if nobody gonna stop me besides the referee, nobody gonna stop me. I don't give a fuck what is going on, but I wanna still hit you because it's fight game. It is what it is. Like if the ref doesn't stop me, I keep going. Ting, 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 ting.
Yeah, man, but that's just the game, and it was crazy just to see the strong reaction of everyone, the fans,
Yeah.
the media, everyone was just behind it, and not just from the fans, but I'm just curious, how did it feel to see that reaction from everyone, including like the sponsors and the business side of things?
Well, it's hard to get sponsors, bro. I get a lot of like more followers and stuff like that, more marketing went viral. But it's still hard to get like a sponsor they really trust in the process, because you can have a sponsor when you are more in the top than where you are in the grinding. And that's the hard part. It still doesn't have any sponsor like oh, a good one sponsor. I have some of them, like a lot of people, like, but they do it like more because they know me. They are like kind of more close people. They support me. So, but in the end of the day, bro, I realized like I really prefer like make my own money. I'm not being worried like, oh, I will get a sponsor for this fight or I won't. Because at the end of the day, I get stressed for that. So thank God Karate Combat is paying me good to live. And besides that, I have my own private classes. I do my things. I still working and training. So thank God I'm good now. But how you say, always is good to have a sponsor and more eyes on you. Always, always, always. That's the idea. That's the goal.
Hey everyone, quick favor to ask. Did you know that nearly 80% of the people tuning in right now aren't subscribed yet? That subscribe button down below is what powers me every week to keep putting out these podcasts. Big shout out and thank you to everyone that's been supporting me for this. I couldn't do it without you. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe below. It means the world to me. And for everyone supporting me, thank you so much. Now back to the show. Yeah, we see you elevating, man. And I know it's like it's baby steps sometimes it feels
Yeah.
like, right? And it's, what's going to be that next thing? What's going to be that next thing? But you're doing all the right things. You're putting yourself out there the right way. And like one of the things that I appreciate from about the Goat Shed is not just how they're helping elevate people's game inside the cage, but also outside of the cage. How has your time there both shaped your career in fighting and also building your personal brand?
Oof, no. For real, being coach was for far the best decision I could make because they really, how you just say, they really help you. Asim is a phenomenal man, and Laura, my manager too, as well. They help me a lot to push me, not just to being a good fighter, as well as promoting myself. They teach us like how to promote yourself, how to be like more in there, how to try to get sponsors. I have a good team behind me, so I'm really happy about it. And no, I've been grow like a lot in Goshen, a lot, a lot, a lot. No, no, not just like a fighter, like as my persona, as my brand, my marketing, everything. So it's different. Like 3 years ago was a complete different macaco. I was like a little macaco.
Well, I mean, one of the things that I know Austin talks about is just the being a good show person. It's about winning in the end, right? But also about doing it in a way that people want to show up. They want to see your fights, and I think both Karate Combat and Go Ched are doing such big things in combat sports. How do you see the business of Karate Combat evolving, and how do you want to be a part of that? Because I mean, I've seen you just kind of become a star, like not overnight, but like pretty quickly in within that
Yeah.
organization.
No, always I've been saying the same. I'm here to be in the champ, to be in the number one, and not just for being the champ. Oh, another guy. Like, look, I don't like to talk a lot of shit, but who's the champ of Karate Combat right now in 35 in my weight class? You
There isn't
see?
one, is there?
You
Yeah,
see?
it's a,
Nobody
yeah,
knows. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So I want to really be like a face of the American dream. That's my goal. Like I came as an immigrant. and I've been hustling so hard, grinding so hard for this. Just I want to be that like the face of the American dream, as same as Chasev is doing, bro. Chasev is amazing, and he's have whole Pakistan behind him. So I want to do the same, but with the Latin American people and the whole immigrants, everywhere. Because right here in America, I've been meeting a lot of people, and they are gringos, but their parents are also immigrants, so they understand, they know who it is, you know. So that's what I want to talk about it. I want to represent that that persona, that though the immigrant, they came here, they hustle hard, and they make it. That's my idea, you know. That's why I want to be champ, and I want to be like the biggest showman and the biggest Latin American fighter in the world. That's my goal. That's why I'm here.
Well, I don't think it will be hard getting Chile behind you. I mean, other than like Bahamundis, I can't really think
Yeah.
of like who else out there is like really, really like demonstrating what it means to come leave a place like Chile, come here to the U.S. and work yourself up like the way you have, man. So it's been really cool to see. I mean, what advice would you give to younger fighters and athletes who are out there, especially those training in smaller gyms or coming from countries like Chile and immigrating here to the U.S. to achieve their dreams?
Yeah. I would say like just big big dream. Have big dreams. Never quit. You're gonna have a lot of setbacks. You're gonna have a lot of things to overcome, you know, but you just gotta keep going. And you know what is crazy? I had a dream with this. Like in 2020, yeah, in January 2020, I had a scheduled one fight in America. It was my first fight, my first chance, my first like window to came here, you know, and COVID hit, and everything was like shut down, you know. So I say, fuck, now I'm never gonna make it. I never will go to America. And I had a dream like someday after, and I was dreaming with UFC fighters, and they told me like, yo, keep grinding, keep going. You gotta make it. Just keep going. And after that day, I say, fuck it, let's do it. Let's keep going, keep going, keep going. And God bless me, and I'm here. So that's my biggest advice, you know, like for everybody, just keep going, like, and believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and have your own like tribu, your own people, like keep with that people for the top, you know, till the top, because it's important to be in there too, but it's important to with who you are right till the top, you know.
Yeah, man, you hit that on the head. It's a process, right? And just seeing where you've come, even in a short period of time, is really remarkable. And I know that those big dreams you have, just seeing what you've been able to do so far, you're gonna keep getting there and keep doing it, man. Really looking forward to seeing you again October 11th out in Salt Lake City at Karate Combat 50. Before we get going, is there anyone that you want to give a shout out to, or that you want to put on our radars in terms of people that are supporting you?
Yeah, no, 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 a lot of people. Well, I have, look, in this way, I meet a person super important for me too, is my mental performance coach. He been helping me a lot in this hard process, and to be through all the things. Like, besides that, Asim, he's an amazing person. Laura, they are, I'm really blessed to have an amazing team next to me, you know. Of course, my family, they are super important. Like, my family here too, you know. So no, always a big shout out to all the people being supporting me from day zero, you know.
Yeah, man. Well, wishing you a rest of amazing training camp, a safe camp. I know we're only it's like three and a half weeks out, so
Yeah,
it's coming quick. It's coming quick, but
yeah.
can't wait to see you back in there, seeing more viral moments, and looking forward to seeing what's next.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah, get ready for another beautiful performance because I'm training super hard and I'm training for real and I'm ready for everything, you know. I'm here to be the champ.
We'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. Have a good one.
You too.